Good morning.
Jason, right?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Hey. Nick Atwell.
Nick,
Good
nice
to meet you.
So this is the muscle powder stuff that I drink. I usually start my day with one of these at 4 in the morning, and then I'll have another one after I get back from the gym, and then maybe one more at some point during the day. I'm not really working out while I'm out here, but it's a good little quick protein fix.
Milo just feels so crusty.
Can you hear yourself smile?
No.
Did you chapstick him?
Yeah, just like 10 seconds ago.
Why don't you put your jacket on so you don't get a cold?
It's not cold out.
So today is Friday, and it's May 18th, and it's technically the first day of Expo. 7:34 Mountain Stand. Oh, Pansy, I'm really not used to this altitude. So last night, when we went to bed about 10 o'clock, it was about 60 degrees. Really nice. I knew it was gonna get cold because I saw the weather. So I'd set up the little buddy heater inside the tent. This morning, when I woke up, it said it was 32 degrees outside. Right now, I may have to check the temperature in my car, like the actual thermometer, but it says it's 52. Let me tell you though, the little buddy heater kept us warm. I was perfectly comfortable up there. By the way, I think his name was Kent. I just saw him a minute ago. He was the one that left the really, really detailed information about the little buddy heater and how it works and propane and all that other stuff on that one video. Nice to meet you, Kent. If that's your name, I'm sorry. I'm not that great with names. So I'm doing something different this expo. I didn't sign up to any classes, but I was given a media pass, which means I can kind of come and go as I please. I've got some things that I want to do. I need to hook up with Nick. I think it's Nick and Graham with 7P International. I need to go hook up with Michael with Overland Bound. So him and I have been playing email tag. I'm going to give you a little tour of our little campsite here in just a minute, and you can kind of see everything. And then we're gonna, I don't know, we'll just go from there. We'll play it by ear today. All right, so we're off to the races. It's gonna be another busy day. You know that anxious feeling you get whenever you know that you're like really busy and you're not really sure exactly how you're gonna accomplish all the things you want to accomplish, but you just gotta kind of just figure it out? That's kind of the feeling I have right now. I wanted to say thank you to all the people that have come up to me and said nice things. Really, really appreciate it. Means a lot. What do you say I show you the little turtleback area? I gotta get one of those new Darchi awnings. Man, that's a sweet awning. I think the opening ceremony thing is going on right now at the grandstands. Let's go check that out. Well, this is the grandstands, and there's nothing going on here. So when I go into the app, let me show you. It starts here on Thursday, May 17th, welcoming and opening remarks, and that there was classes on Thursday. But I didn't know there were classes yesterday, and then when I go down, it looks like there was zillions of classes yesterday. And in fact, when you scroll and scroll and scroll, it looks like it goes on forever almost, you know what I mean? I'm a little confused, so I'm gonna go walk around and see if I can figure out maybe what the right schedule is. I know I have like a printout thingy that, I think I'm gonna start out by trying to find Graham, because Graham and 7P and I and Nick, we're gonna, that's cool. We were gonna do some stuff. I just gotta figure out how to get over there and where I'm going, really. I'm a pretty unorganized mess. I guess that's per usual, right? Just kind of like to walk around and experience as I go. I follow that guy on Instagram. He's got a sweet truck and some sweet adventures, and if you're not following him, you probably should too. All right, let's see here. Where are we going? It's funny because I didn't even think about it before I left, but last year, you know, once you kind of got out into the sun, kind of got moving around, it started getting hot. And I'm already breaking a sweat in the sweatshirt. It's black, so it's attracting the sun. Anyway, I'm gonna have to shed it. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Hey,
Jason.
Graham around? Jason Kirchy.
Oh yes, yeah. I remember now. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine. Yourself?
I'm doing great.
Good, good.
I meant to catch up with Graham and, is it Nick?
Nick's there.
Jason.
Yeah, hi, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good.
Nice to see you.
So you busy doing vlogs and stuff
Just
here?
busy doing vlogs and stuff, yep.
Just busy doing vlogs and stuff.
All right, so this is Nick with 7P International, and they're a training group, and he's setting me up so that we can participate in some of the driving course stuff. He's going to show us some goodies too.
So we have a new product just launching today at the Overland Expo West. It's our recovery ring. So as you can see, it's kind of a sheave, but very lightweight. One of the guys has gone to get the big soft shackles we use. As you can see, they're quite highly rated, and the idea really is to build a very lightweight pulley system, because you know the big steel pulleys that we've traditionally used, or even when we get into sort of the double and triple sheave pulleys.
Wow.
And you can see we've got a quite nicely spec'd soft shackle that goes with it. So basically, like any soft shackle, it is a big soft shackle. So you know the idea is, you know, you use this on an anchor point, and you know, overland recoveries are generally slow, so you know, if you're doing it properly and you're loading the line before you start your recovery, there's no danger of the line skipping out of here. And a lot of people ask about, is there a heat buildup as the pulley rotates? Not really, you know, and we'll show you with the infrared thermometer later today how that actually works. And the good thing about these, particularly when we've got these very highly rated soft shackles, is you can double these up, you know, so you get mechanical advantage on either end. So again, the idea really just to be a very lightweight pulley system.
I'm gonna go grab my vehicle. We'll see you in just a little bit.
Cheers, man.
All right, so this is what we're doing. At 10 o'clock, they're gonna start a 2-hour block where they're going to be driving and teaching us how to drive. Can't really see it from here, but we'll see it in a little bit. Some of these obstacles right over there. And at that point, I'm gonna bring my vehicle. Well, I'm gonna go get my vehicle right now. Just that way I'm not stuck in traffic, and hey, how's it going? And that way we can kind of be in position, and we're gonna take that driving course. It's ridiculous. I can't believe I'm already out of breath. I'm supposed to be in good shape. They took a tire off. I'm sure that's on purpose. Probably showing the coolness that they've got under there. So yeah. Hey, how are you?
Danny Watson, man, Baja TX Pro.
What's that?
Baja TX Pro, Danny Watson.
Oh,
Awesome,
hey.
man. Great guy, great guy. Watch all your videos.
Oh, thank you.
I want to say hello. I know you're doing your thing.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, look at this 80 series.
You know, of muddy, horrible, ugly tracks. So it's something to bear in mind as well. It's worth saving it for the next folks. But what are you driving? The 110. The one.
So I have a first-gen Discovery, so it's about 100-inch wheelbase. So you have 10 inches more wheelbase. Yeah. So what that gets you is your front axle's already out before your back axle drops in.
Yeah.
Even on that angle, whereas for me at a 45, like Nugg's saying, I have a cross axle situation. So wheelbase or the FJ40 even worse. It's very vehicle specific of how you're going to do those angles and how deep.
So what they're talking about is that anytime you're going into a situation like that with that ditch, and I've actually made this mistake before, like not in a long time to be frank, but before I really had any experience, but you definitely want to be going in at an angle, 45-degree angle or so. And what they were saying is with a longer wheelbase, oftentimes you can have one axle completely out of the obstacle before the second axle gets put in, which is even better. Otherwise you'll have a cross axle scenario where lockers would be, you know, helpful and beneficial. see that right over there? That is where we're going to stage for the picking line course. I just met a guy named Brian Winkle, I believe. Anyway, he's one of our followers. Brian, thank you so much. He's all volunteered to film, and I told him I'd record him, so you'll see his sweet Jeep and my sweet 4Runner driving over this crazy cool rut course. Should be interesting. Okay, so this is the picking a line course, and some of the stuff that he was talking about is he was talking about how your spotter, he's spending a lot of time and effort and really a lot of mental energy trying to put together the line. And he was talking about if you have a spotter and they're just standing there and they're just doing this, he said the spotter, a good spotter, it's helping you pick a line, it's giving you big hand movements, and they're spending a lot of time. They're ducking, they're crouching, they're walking around the vehicle, they're looking at all the tires, they're looking at the diffs, they're looking at all the parts and pieces that could be making contact or maybe not making contact, like tires, for instance, that where you lose traction. They're taking everything into consideration, and he was talking about how it's really common to be like 15 or 20 minutes into this and just being emotionally or mentally exhausted because you're really expounding a lot of mental energy trying to make this happen. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through this course, and this is not going to be a part of this movie. This is going to be a part of another movie. So I'll make another movie on this entire experience right here, and so that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty, that was fun. Here's a couple clips from that little segment.
Alright, climbing up on this side. Alright, as you go up, where you want to turn, toggle it off. Okay.
And with your car, you got lots of options.
The entire movie for that, I'm gonna make an entirely separate movie for that. I'm doing some stuff with 7P, and this was super, super instructive. I don't know that I've done a picking the line class, but I've done some of this stuff and seen picking a line. And I'll tell you, one of the things that I did that I'm new to, I don't have a lot of experience doing this. Hang on one sec. And it's paying attention when somebody's marshalling you. Every time somebody tells you to do something, they say do this, you turn the wheel until they stop doing this, and then or they do this. Everything that they tell you to do, you just do it exactly what they tell you because they see exactly where the tires are, which I'll be honest, that's kind of an interesting, if you don't have a lot of experience with that, it's kind of an interesting sensation because you're used to piloting the vehicle and driving the vehicle and really and pointing it and making it and being in total command. When you're being marshaled, you're not in command of the vehicle. The person that's marshaling is in command of the vehicle. And so it's really important that you obviously have somebody that's marshaling you that knows what they're doing as well. I was just telling somebody a minute ago, I'm not a rock crawler person. Like, I probably would not seek this kind of stuff out on my own because I think this is fun. I like doing this kind of stuff. But what I don't want to do is compromise myself or my vehicle in a situation where I don't have any help. And here's something interesting. Somebody just told me the other day he saw a sticker and it said, "Remember, stupid, you have to drive it home."
The only thing I really see up there is good is like fresh fried mini donuts.
All right, Ben, you went with mini corn dogs. Noah went with fish and chips. And so did I. I'm starving. Maybe I was just hungry, but I'll tell you what, that fish and chips was some of the best fish and chips I've ever had. What'd you think?
It's great.
Ben, how are your mini corn dogs?
You said they're good, but not great.
They're good, but not great.
4Runners. They're pretty sweet. I don't even know what's happening here. I guess maybe you could be in a scenario where you need to send a motorcycle across something online. Or maybe this is just a demonstration of some of the tools that can be used, but it's pretty interesting nonetheless. A Land Rover with a line right here, going up here, going across. Oh, here's one of those little load doohickey thingamajiggers that Nick was talking about. Going across here, and another one of those things, down to the Land Rover. And then I bet you that line over there is hooked to the winch right there. And then this line is just a fixed point right here. Huh, that's one way to do it. Okay, so that's Travis. And he has, actually he doesn't have the 4Runner anymore, he sold it, he bought a Tundra. He's gonna be supercharging the Tundra, but that's another story. I just spent about 45 minutes with him and with Frank from Magnuson getting all the details of the Magnuson supercharger for the 5th gen Toyota 4Runner. You guys know my grievances with the power, lack of power with the 4Runner. You know that I almost sold the 4Runner and bought a Land Cruiser specifically because of the lack of power, and ultimately didn't because I gotta show you this, check this out. This, I'm just gonna say it, that may be me in a few years. Just saying. Now where was I? Oh yeah, I love the 4Runner so much that I really do love the 4Runner. I just really wasn't willing to give it up and get the Land Cruiser because there was like little things that I didn't like about the Land Cruiser that I loved about the 4Runner. I just love it too much. I can't get rid of it. But adding a supercharger changes the dynamic so much. I mean, it gives me the one thing that I need. The 4Runner seems to have everything else that I really like. It's either before or after this video. I'm gonna have the video I'm just talking about, which is a full detailed, just everything you need to know about that Magnuson supercharger. Went into really, really good detail with them, so keep an eye out for that. I don't know what you think about those. To me, that looks like one of those kind of perfect in every way kind of vehicles. It's got the Cummins turbo diesel, it's got a huge body, capable of holding a lot of weight and a lot of stuff. Could be a really good vehicle for doing like some long-term, big-time kind of trips. Excuse me, put a lot of stuff on the bed, put one of those bed camper thingamajiggers. What?
It's bigger than a Unimog.
Yeah, do you remember I did the walk around with that one at Expo East? And actually the guy that owns this one, he sent me an email, wanted me to do a walk around of that, so I'm gonna have to figure out a time that works, but it's huge. And that was our first day at Overland Expo West. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video.